Yesterday I shot this lot number, and today I'm going to shoot this lot number at the same target from the previous video, and it was actually yesterday evening about this time. And the reason I started shooting this new lot number is because my gun shop got all this extra center X in, and it's actually a different velocity, as you can see. So you put a 3 in front of the number, 329, so it's about 1,080, and 327, which is about 1,070 feet a second, and because that's meters. And again, use this stuff. I'm going to use this stuff. And we're going to see if there's a huge difference downrange, because in my testing, lot testing doesn't matter. If your gun is tuned really good, there should be no variance, if any at all, especially at 50 yards where I'm set up. And again, I have the same target set up down there that I've used previously and circled the impacts. And again, I scored a perfect 500 row on that. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up here. Alright, we're ready. Here we go. Let's see if we can impact the same spot, guys. This time, instead of going left to right, I'm going right to left. There we go. Yeah, that first shot, I didn't get the barrel fully acclimated like I usually do for competition purposes, and this just shows though that those impacts are right there within the ring, and it's even windier and about the same temperature as yesterday, guys. And this is why I don't lot test, and you can see it's different because I even have different shell holders for this ammo. This was the original that I'd been taking to matches, and the stuff that I shot the other day was the new batch. And obviously this gun, this is the second time this has been shot since I've let it rest over a week, and it's still doing that. As you can see there, the first shot was off. Let me make sure the gun is safe. Okay, yep, that was the different lot, and you can tell downrange which ones are already marked. I didn't give it time to settle in yesterday. That was just pulling it out and going. Here's the camera, 50 yards again. Yeah, that was my first shot. It was low, as you could see. First shot impacted center, second shot center. That's right there within the ring. Definitely within the ring, definitely within the ring. And these rings, these inner rings, are 0.75 of an inch. An actual ARA factory class card is 0.84. So I have to get this bullet way over halfway of this outside edge to be 0.84. This would be 0.84. That would be a 50. But again, I didn't get the barrel seasoned in enough, like I've said in past videos, where I shoot about 15 different lubed ammo rounds and then settle it in. And this is why. And this is a different day. And you can see, awesome. And this is the first shots of the day. Like, that's it. Set up and go. So everybody, I hope you see here as to why I said I don't lot test. It's a waste of time. I know several shooters that do it, and I know several shooters that are really good at shooting in ARA that are using bolt action rifles that don't do it, and they are winning almost every match, hands down. So Is it just another thing for the industry to tell you to buy more ammo? I believe so, because I'm doing it with a factory OEM 1022. And like I said, I know shooters that don't sort or actually lot test, and it doesn't seem to matter. And if it does matter, then there's something mechanically wrong with your gun, or it's a weather issue, but which goes back to the mechanically tuned gun like I have down there. And again, you've seen, if you're not, you've seen the previous video, you know, letting the gun sit, same point of impact, and I was aiming right here, same impacts to the right. I was holding to the right, same impacts, guys, holding the same exact daily, and that's how it works. So, you know, this is why I've said in previous videos where I take an ammunition and test it and see the in and outs of it, see when it shoots good, and then note of it. You know, I've taken a Ruger 1022 carbine and shot CCI SBs for 8 months straight, predicting my calculations. And then you see me handpick all these guns to get where I'm at, and that's why, right there. So, anyways, I wanted to share this with you because, again, I know it's a waste of time because I've tested it for several months. And again, if your gun is shooting a better lot of a different ammunition, then it's something mechanical or the weather shifted. You know, if it's too humid or too dry, you hit a certain temperature or humidity and your gun starts to shoot better, it's something mechanical with the gun. I've shot in different humidity, different pressures, different dew points, and I know exactly which that gun likes, but it actually shoots in everything now once I figured out all the tuning mechanically, and you see that. So anyways, I wanted to share this and hope you see here day-to-day consistency that I test for. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys on the next one.